Welcome back, everybody, to Statis-Pro Baseball, Diamond Baseball League, Season 29. Today we have the Chicago Cubs playing the San Francisco 49ers. It is game 4 and 3, or 3 and 4 for these teams today in the early season. Let's get to your lineup and your pitch staff. For the Chicago Cubs, leading off and playing second base is Mike DeRosa. At third base and batting second is Armas Ramirez. At center field and batting third, Reed Johnson. And cleanup and batting and playing left is Afonso Soriano. Batting fifth and catching is Henry Blanco. Batting sixth and in right is Kuzo Ukudome. Batting seventh and playing first is Darrell Ward. Playing shortstop and batting eighth is Ronnie Cedeno. And batting ninth and pitching for the Chicago Cubs is Ryan Dempsey. For the San Francisco 49ers, leading off and catching is Benjamin Molina. Batting second and playing short is Emmanuel Burris. Batting third and playing right field is Randy Wynn. In cleanup spot and playing center is Aaron Rowan. At fifth, playing first and batting fifth is John Balker. Batting sixth and playing second is Eugene Valdez. Batting seventh and playing third is Rich Aguilera. Batting eighth and playing left is Dave Roberts. And batting ninth and pitching for the Giants is Tim Lincecum. And our Lincecum is a 2-8. So anything between 2 and 8 is pitching card. 2 and 9 is batter's card. Okay, we're going to move some stuff around here. We're going to say we have our defensive chart here, but all my charts are in front of me. So instead of popping these up and going through them, unless I need them, unless you want to explain them, I will go through them. But other than that, I'm going to just play the game in front of me. I have all the charts in front of me. Can I take my word the way that goes? Okay, Lincecum's at 2-8. Mark DeRosa's up, batting .467 on an early season. You've got a 5 and a 6. That is a batter's card. That's blue dice, 5 and 6. You read the red and the white. 41, you go to DeRosa. 37 to 52. Swing and a miss, and Mark DeRosa strikes out, leading off the game. Armas Ramirez is up, batting .375 in this early season. A blue dice first. 3 and 4 is 7. That's a pitching card. You got a 1-8. That's pitching card. 18. 17 to 21 is a single to right, and Ramirez singles to right. You got a runner on with 1 out. And the pitch, does Ramirez steal? Ramirez does not steal. You got a 3 and a 1. That's a 4. That's not my dice. This ain't my dice here. That's a trash. I don't know where the hell that come from. You got a 2 and a 1. That's a 3. Pitching card. Runner does not steal. 64. Lincecum, 58 to 88 and out. You got a 30. A red, green, and purple. Red at 33. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Is it going to be a double play? 33 is a ground ball to third. Too far in the hole for the first baseman. His only play is to first base. So Bunker makes the play at first. Ramirez moves down to second base. Cubs had a guy in scoring position. 2 down. Alfred Soriano's up, batting .647 for the early season. And Ramirez takes off stealing. And 33, Ramirez is a B. He is not going to steal. He is throwing. The pitcher comes off the rubber and throws to second base. Ramirez gets back to second base. No steal. You've got a 4 and a 6 on the blue dice. That's 10. Batter's card. 85 on Soriano. 62 to 88's an out. You go to their card. Then you go green purple. 61. That is a line drive to the pitcher. A Z. We got a Z. Let's see what the Z is. And it's going to be a 15 is an unusual play. You got to roll the dice for an unusual play. You got 11. Less than 2 outs. Runners on first and second or second. Runners on first or first and second. Double play. Short to second. Flip the ball. Runner slides into second with the spikes. and spikes the second baseman. Nobody's on. Okay, we only have a runner on second, so the play goes 6-3. It's just a 6-3 out. Shortstop to bunker, and that ends the top of the first inning. Cubbies leaving one on base and no runs. Here comes the Giants, and pitching for the Cubbies is Ryan Dempsey. Ryan Dempsey is a 2-7 pitcher. 2-7. The only thing between 2 and 7 is pitching card. 8-12 batter's card. And we got Benjamin Molina nubbing off. 429 in early season. You got a 6 and a 3. That's a 9. You read the blue dice. 9 batter's card. 23. Molina. 23-25. There's a single to right field, and Molina's on first base. So we got a runner on. Giants got a runner on. Does he go? No, he doesn't steal. So you got a 5 and a 1. That's a 6. Pitching card, a red and white. That's a 16. Dempsey, 16-18 is a single to center, and it's a single to center. Molina's gonna try and go to third base. I don't know about that one. You got Molina is a C. Johnson is a T3. Johnson's a T3. You go down. Is he going to be safe or out? You roll the dice. It's Johnson trying to go to Molina. 86, and Molina's out at third base. Johnson throws him out at third base. Molina. That was a mistake. Molina is out at third, trying to go to third. And Burris does make it to second base on the play at third. So Johnson to Ramirez. Molina's out. Burris over to second base. Okay, Randy Wynn is up. Randy Wynn. And you're going to try. Nope. Pitcher comes up and throws to second base. Burris dives back into second base. No steal attempt. Keep the runner close. Here we go. You got a 2 and a 3. That's a 5. You read the blue dice. That's pitching card. 85. You go to Dempsey. 55-88 and out. You got a 51. That's back to the pitcher. X. That's back to the pitcher. 51. Does the pitcher happen to run over? 51. Man on second. Only A moves to third. Barris is a C. So X, no error. It's going to be a ground out. Pitcher to first. That's 2 down. Runner on for second base. There we go. Made that dice a little bigger. Aaron Rowan. Aaron Rowan is up. No steal attempt. You got a 6 and a 6. That's a 12. Batter's card, 38. You go to Rowan. 36-55. A swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. So we got one inning in the book with the Cubbies 0 and the Giants nothing. Coming up to bat for the Cubbies is going to be Blanco, Hookendome, and Ward. Lincecum back on the mound for the Giants. The pitch. You got a 2 and a 4 on the blue dice. Is a 6. Pitching card. You got a red, white, 41. Lincecum, 23-47. Called strike 3, and Blanco strikes out. Hookendome is up. The pitch. You got a 6 and a 4. That's a 9. That's a 10. That's batter's card. That's a blue. Red, white, a 35. Hookendome, 32-45. Swing and a miss, and the batter strikes out swinging. Lincecum has his third strikeout. Darrell Ward's up now. Darrell Ward is going to be a 5 and a 1. That's a blue dice. That's a 6. Pitching card, 75. Tim Lincecum, 58 aids it out. Then you go green-purple, 1-3. That's a ground ball to first. E. That's a ground ball to Bonkers. You got an E1. That's no good. Bonkers an E1. And Bonkers is an E1. That is an error. Whoops, sorry. It is a fielding error. It gets through his leg. And we're going to have an error on Bonker. He misses the ball. There's an error. And Ward gets on with an infield error. It goes through Bonker's leg, but doesn't get far enough where Ward can get to second base. Ward on first base. He doesn't go. You got a 2 and a 5 on the blue dice. That's a 7. That's pitching card. 84, Lincecum. 58 to 88's an out. You got a green and purple, 25, ground ball to third. You got an X, no air. 25 is going to be third over to second. They take the short route. Goes Aguilera over to Velez. And that goes to short out, fielder's choice. Ward is out at second base. And we go to the bottom of the second with the score 0-0. Here comes Ryan Dempsey. He'll be facing Bonkers, Valdez, and Aguilera. Pitch, Bonkers. You got a 2 and a 4. That's a 6. Pitching card, 83, Dempsey. 55 to 88's an out. You green purple. That's a 2-0. That's a pop-up on the infield. Right in front of the plate. Catcher's there. Makes a catch. No air. You got Valdez. You got a 6 and a 1 with 7. Pitching card, you read the red-white, 73. 55 to 88. That's an out. You read the green-purple. That's a 40. That's a pop-up to the second base. You read the black dice, X. No air. Pop-up to De Rosa. On the infield, 2 down. You got Rich Aguilera. You got a 1 and a 1. That's a 2. That's pitching card. That's blue. Red and white, 66. Dempsey, 55 to 88's an out. Green purple. That's a 64. That is a line drive to second base. X, no air. Line drive out to second base. De Rosa makes the catch. And we end the second inning. We go to the top of the third. The Cubbies, Dempsey, De Rosa, and Ramirez batting against Lincecum. The top of the third inning. Pitch. Dempsey's up. You got a 4 and a 1. That's a 5. Pitching card, a 1-4. 14 on the red and white. Tim Lincecum, 13 to 14 is a single to left, and Dempsey gets a hit off Lincecum. Wow. He does not go. You got a 2 and a 1. That's a 3. You read the blue dice. That's pitching card, 85, Lincecum. Red, white, 58 days and out. Then you read a 62. That is a pop-up behind the plate. Catcher behind the plate. X, no air. And behind the plate, catcher Benjamin Molina makes the catch. That's 1 out. Ramirez, Armas, he got a hit last time. You got a 4 and a 4. That's an 8. Dempsey does not run. You got a 48 on the batter's card. You got 46 to 55, and Lincecum walks Ramirez. Ooh, Ramirez was on first. Dempsey moved down to second. Johnson's up. Reed Johnson. You got a 3 and a 6 on the blue dice. That's a 9. Batter's card, 75. Johnson. You go read Johnson's card. He's a 62 to 88's an out. You got a 37. That's a fly ball. That's a fly ball to left field. Not deep enough. I mean, it's on the warning tracks, way on the tracks, but nope. Dempsey does not take off. It's too deep. There's 2 down. 2 down. Alfred Soriano's up. You got a 6 and a 1. That's a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. Red, white, 37. Lincecum, 23 to 47. And that's a called strike 3. And Lincecum gets out of the top of the third. We go to the bottom. Dempsey's back out. Dempsey's going to be facing Roberts, Lincecum, and Molina in the bottom of the third inning. Here we go. Dempsey's pitch. The blue dice, 4 and a 6. That's a 10. Batter's card, 83. Roberts. Roberts card, 52 to 88's an out. You go green purple, 66. That's a line drive to short. X, no air. You read the black dice. I'm sorry, line drive to short. Cedeno makes the catch. That's 1 down. Tim Lincecum's up. You got a 3 and a 5. Ooh, that's a 8. Batter's card. You got a red, white, 15. 15 on pitching card is a double to left field. Lincecum comes up with a double. There's a double. Lincecum doubles to left field. He's on second base. You got Benjamin Molina on with Lincecum on second base. You got a 3 and a 4. That's a 7. Pitching card, red, white, 76. Dempsey, 55 to 80's and out. You read 38. That's a deep fly ball to center field. And not deep enough to send anybody. Nope, not deep enough to send it all the way on the warning track. On the warning track, caught by Johnson on the warning track. Lincecum still at second base. Pitch to Burris, Elmo Burris, who's 1 for 1 today. You got a 4 and a 5. That's a 9. Batter's card, 65. Burris, 44 to 88 and out. You got a green purple, 1-1. Back to the pitcher, E4. Dempsey's in E2. You got an error, E4. Dempsey's in E2, so there'll be no error. It's going to be a 1-3. Pitcher Dempsey over to first, Ward, and that ends the bottom of the third inning. Now we go to the top of the fourth with the Cubbies nothing and the Giants nothing. Coming in for the Cubbies to bat against Lincecum is going to be Blanco, Fudom, and Ward. The pitch. You got a 1 and a 6. That's a 7. Batter's card. Pitching card, 88. Lincecum is a 58 to 88. You got a 25. Ground ball to third. X 5-3. 1 out. It goes Aguilera over to bunker. That's 1 out. You got Fukendome. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You got a 5 and a 4. That's a 9. Batter's card, 34. Fukendome, 32 to 45. Swing and a miss, and Fukendome strikes out swinging. Darryl Ward's up. Darryl Ward is going to be a 4 and a 6 on the blue dice. That's a 10. Red-white, 82. Ward, 57 to 88's out. You go 50, green and purple, 51. Ground ball back to the pitcher. X, no error. It goes 1-3. Lincecum over to bunkers. And that ends the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Dempsey's going to be facing Wynn, Rowan, and bunkers. Get your charts up. Here we go. Pitch to Wynn. He's 0 for 1. You got a 2 and a 5. That's a 7. Pitching card, 22. Red-white. Dempsey, 21 to 23. And that's a single into right field. And Wynn's on with a single to right field. And the pitch, does Wynn steal? Wynn's not going to steal. You got a 5 and a 6 on the blue dice. That's 11. Batter's card, 72. Rowan, 63 to 88 and out. You got a 47. That's a fly ball to left. I don't think it's deep enough. It's not deep enough. It's a shallow fly ball. You got an X, no error. Fly ball to left. Serrato makes the catch. Alfred Serrato. 1 down. Wynn still on first base. The pitch, Wynn will not go. We got a dice didn't roll, so we got to roll it. You got a 4 and a 6. That's a 10. Batter's card, bunkers, 84. Go to bunkers, 56 to 88 and out. You got a green and purple, 44. That's an X. You got a ground ball to second base. It's going to be a double play. There's a double play. Second gets the ball, steps on the bag, fires to first base. So second, DeRosa steps on the bag and fires to Ward at first, and it's a double play, 4-3 double play. Ends the bottom of the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth inning. It'll be Cedeno, Dempsey, and DeRosa against Lincecum and the Giants in a 0-0 ball game. Lincecum's up. The pitch to Cedeno. You got a 6 and a 5 on the blue dice. That's a 11. You got a 45 on Cedeno. You go to Cedeno, 36 to 48. Swing and a miss, and Cedeno strikes out. That's the 6th strikeout for Lincecum. The pitch to Dempsey's up. Dempsey got a hit in the first. You got a 5 and a 1 on the blue dice. That's 6. Pitching card, red-white, 68. Lincecum, 58 to 88 and out. You got a 48. That's a fly ball to center. X, no error. Center field makes the grab, and that ends. That's 2 down. You got DeRosa up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. You got a 4 and a 5. That's a 9. Batter's card, 47. DeRosa. Down DeRosa's card, 37 to 52. Swing and a miss, and DeRosa strikes out. Ooh, that's Lincecum's 7th strikeout. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning, bottom of the fifth. The Cubbies 0 and the San Francisco Giants 0. Coming up for the Giants in the bottom of the fifth inning is going to be Valdez, Aguilera, and Roberts. The pitch. You got a 2 and a 6. That's an 8. Batter's card, 73, Valdez. You go to find Valdez. 44 to 88 and out. You got a 37. That's a fly ball to left. X, no air. 1 out. Soriano makes the catch in left field. Aguilera's up. Aguilera's going to be a 1 and a 6. That's 7. Pitching card, 74. Dempsey, 55 to 88 and out. You got a 1-3. Ground ball to first. X, no air. U3. He's out of there. Ground ball to Ward. Ground makes the play. We got Roberts up. Roberts is 0 for 1 today. You got a 3 and a 5. That's an 8. Batter's card, 71. Roberts, 52 to 88 and out. You got a 1-7. Fly ball to left and an X. No air. Soriano makes the catch, and that ends the bottom of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th with the Chicago Cubs, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. The San Francisco Giants, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Linskin's back in. And here we go with Ramirez, Johnson, and Soriano. Ramirez is 1 for 1. He's got a walk and a single. The pitch. You got a 1. Oh, didn't roll all the way. You got a 1 and a 6. That's a 7 pitching card. 55 red white. That's 55 pass ball. Nobody's on base. The ball just rolls around in the backfield. No damage. You got a 2 and a 3 on the repitch. That's a 5. Red white. 45. 23 to 47. Called strike 3. And Lynch's got his 8th strikeout. And Ramirez strikes out. Reed Johnson's up. He's 0 for 2 today. You got a 2 and a 2. That is a 4. That's pitching card. Red white. 24. You go to Linskin. 23 to 47. Called strike 3. And Linskin's got his 9th strikeout. Outfield Soriano's up. You got a 3 and a 3 on the blue dice. That's a 6. Pitching card, 63, Linskin, 58 to 88 and out. You read green, purple, 58. Fly ball to center. You got an X, no air. That's an F8. Fly ball to Rowan, and that ends the top of the 6th inning. Cubbies still no runs, but 2 hits. Here comes Dempsey and the Cubbies. And they got Linskin, Molina, and Burris for the Giants. Okay. Pitch, Linskin. He got a double earlier. You got a 6 and a 3. That's a 9. 25 on the pitching card. Struck him out on the batter's card. Struck him out swinging. Linskin strikes out swinging. Molina is up. You got a 5 and a 3. That's an 8. Batter's card, 54. Molina, 44 to 88 and out. Green and purple, 26. Ground ball to short. X, no air. Short to first. Well, we got a pitching duel here today. 6-2. Cedeno to Ward. He's out of there. Burris is up with 2 down. He's 1 for 2 today. You got a 1 and a 6. That's a 7. Pitching card, 37. Dempsey, 24 to 43. Called strike 3. Dempsey gets his 3rd strikeout. We got 6 innings in the book with the Cubbies. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. The San Francisco Giants, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. And here comes Tim Lincecum again. And Blanco, Wokendome, and Ward. You got a 1 and a 3. That's a 4. Pitching card, 46. Go down to Lincecum, 23 to 47. Called strike 3, and Lincecum strikes out Blanco, and that's his 10th strikeout. You got Wokendome. Wokendome is going to be a... Gotta roll that one. You got a 4 and a 3. That's 7. That's pitching card, 23. Lincecum, 23 to 47. Called strike 3, and Lincecum strikes out number 11. That's 11. Ward's up. Darrell Ward. You got a 1 and a 4. That's pitching card. That's a 5 on the blue. You go red, white, 48. Pitching card, 48 to pitch for him. We got a walk. Lincecum walks Ward. Ward's on with a walk. So Daniel's up. They're going to hit and run. Going to be a hit and run. You got an 8 on a 38. You got a 38 on a hit and run. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. X, no air. Short to first. It's going to be Burris. Throws over to Bonkers. And he's out of there. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning with the score still 0-0 Cubbies Giants. And here comes Dempsey. Now, if Dempsey gets this, if he gets no runs out of this inning, his PD rating will go up, because if you're throwing a shutout, you got a PD rating going up. Linskin has to get through the 8th to go his rating up. And Wynn's up. And Rowan and Bunkers. You've got a 5 and a 1. That's a 6. That's pitching card. 27. Dempsey, 24-43. Called strike 3. And Wynn strikes out as Dempsey's 4th. Here comes Rowan. He's 0 for 2 today. Rowan is going to be a 5 and a 5. That's a 10. That's batter's card. 68, red and white. 63 to 88 and out. You got a 45 ground ball to third. X, that's a 5-3. And that's going to be Ramirez over to Ward. Oh, that's 2 down. Bonkers is up. He's 0 for 2 today. You got a 4 and a 3. That's a 7. Pitching card, 1-5. Dempsey, 13 to 15. We got a single to left. Giants got their 5th hit of the game. Here we're going to go hit and run. We got a hit and run on. You got a 4, 42. That's going to be a ground ball to short. X goes 6-3. Innings over. Cedeno over to Ward. And that ends the 7th inning with the score still 0-0. Here comes Dempsey. Oh, sorry. Dempsey's coming up. Okay. Going to be Dempsey, DeRosa, and Ramirez. And Dempsey's PD rating will go to 2.8 going to the 8th. Here comes Linskin, is a 2.8. You got a 3 and a 1. That's blue dice, 4. Pitching card, 86. 58, 88 and out. You got a 1-1. Hit back to the pitcher. X, no air. That's going to go Linskin over to Bonkers. That's 1 out. DeRosa's over 3 with 2 strikeouts today. You got a 2 and a 2. That's going to be a 4. That's pitching card, 53. Linskin, 48 to 53. And DeRosa walks. Got him run around first base. Went out. Sacrifice him over. Try and get him in scoring position. Oop, didn't roll all the way. We got to do it again. That one's got to roll again. You got a 5. And a 5. It's going to be 84. 84. It's going to be batter strikes out. Runner's going to try and steal. Let's see if he steals the ball, steals the base. He's an 8 and 83. Nope, he gets up, dives back into first base. Nope, he didn't make it. He was going to run, but had to turn around and go back to first base. Reed Johnson, we're going to hit and run. You got a 3, 50. You got a 3 and a 55 on a 3 is going to be a ground ball to second. Possible error 3. Second base Valdez. And a E3. Valdez is an E4. Oh, man, this is going to hurt. You got an E3. Valdez is an E4. Right there. It's a throwing error. It's a 9. Oh, he throws it into the outfield. An error. DeRosa goes to third. Johnson to second base. A 2-base error. Now you got 2 on, 2 down. Oh boy, Sorona's up. He's 0 for 3 today. This could be the game right here. You got a 6, and a 6 is a 12. Batter's card, 72. You got it good. Sorona, 62 to 88 and out. You got a 42. That's back to short. You got a Z. Oh, we got a Z play. We got to see what the Z is. This ain't good. And the Z is going to be a Z read. We got a read chart. We got a 17, so let's read what happens. 64. 64 is fielder makes sensational catch, throws out as many runs as possible, triple play. Nope, the fielder is a shortstop right there, so it goes line drive 6 to end the third, to end the inning. Oh, that was close. Cubbies got 2 runners on, but couldn't get it done. That's the first error right there. Oh, right. Who was it made the error? Burris, huh? Was it Burris? Yeah, Burris made the error. It was a throwing error. It was, who was it? Throwing error was on who? I didn't mark it down. Oh, second base, Valdez. Right there. Boom. Valdez gets the throw in there. So, no damage done. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dempsey's coming up again. Ooh, we had a hard game here. Dempsey's pitching. He'll be going up against Aguilera, Roberts, and Lincecum. 31. So, Lincecum's got to come out. Yep. So, we got a pinch hitter coming in for Lincecum. That ain't good. Okay. Dempsey, Lincecum is going to be Trasker, missed, and home. Okay, pinch hitter coming in for Lincecum, who's throwing a great game. We got Trasker in the bullpen. He's warming up. You're going to have Minch warming up in the bullpen. Minch warming up in the bullpen. And hitting is going to be pinch hitting Steve Holmes. Steve Holmes coming in to pinch hit for the Giants. Ooh, okay, Lincecum will be coming out. Lincecum pitched a good game, but he's out of stamina. He's out of his PD ratings. Aguilera will be batting against Dempsey. Aguilera is 0 for 2 today. The pitch to Aguilera. You got a 4 and a 4. That's pitching batter's card. You got red, white, 11. Aguilera. 11 is going to be a single just outside the infield. He's on. You got Roberts up. Aguilera on first. Roberts going to try and sacrifice him over. You got a 0. You got a 31. You got pitcher covering first to pitcher covering first base. So we did get a sack there. It goes first base. Darrell Ward throws over to Dempsey covering first. Aguilera goes down to second base. And Steve Holmes up now. Steve Holmes. Dempsey. That's 6 hits for the Giants. The pitch to home. You got a 4 and a 4. That's a 2 and a 2 is a 4. Pitching card, 34. Dempsey, 24 to 43. Dempsey gets his 5th strikeout. And Aguilera still standing at second base. Molina, he's 1 for 3. You need a hit, Molina. Ain't going to do it. 2-6 is 8. Batter's card, 87. That's a killer. 44 to 88's an out. You got a 59. Fly ball to right. X. Fly ball to right. Makes the catch. Okendome. And that ends the bottom of the 8th inning. And he's going to go to a 9. But we are going to the 9th inning. Lincecum is out. You got pinched hit for. Minch is in. Minch is in with the score 0-0 in the 9th inning. Minch is a 2-6. 2-6, huh? Minch is in. Cubbies in the top of the 9th. Minch is a 2-6. So 2-6 is pitching card. 7-12 batter's card. You got Blanco, Okendome, and Ward. The pitch. You got a 1 and a 3 is a 4 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 77 is on the red and white. 54 to 88's an out. You got a 51. Back to the pitcher. X, no air. That's a 1-3 play. It goes Meach to bunkers. Okay, that's 1 down. Okendome's up. You got a 4 and a 5. That's a 9. Batter's card. 23. Okendome. 23 to 24 is going to be a double to center field. Okendome on second base with a double to center. That's only the Cubbies' 3rd hit. Darrell Ward is up. Darrell Ward is going to be a 4 and a 2. That's 6. Batter's pitching card. 11. 11 and 13 is going to be a single on the infield. Okendome stops at 3rd and Ward to first base. Infield in. Infield in. Here comes Cedeno up. Infield is in against Mitch. You got a 5 and a 2. That's a 7. Batter's card. 55. You go to Cedeno. 55 to 88's an out with infield in. 1-1 X. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher on the infield end with runners on first and third. He's going to go home and get the infield runner out at home. A fielder's choice. Pitcher gets Okendome out. It goes Meach to Molina, Benjamin Molina, and Okendome is out. Ward goes to second. Cedeno is at first. So you get the runner out at home. That would have been the go-ahead run. Here comes Dempsey. He's got to be pinch hit for. Yep, Dempsey would be pinch hit for it. It's going to be Wood and Marshall warming up in the bullpen. Okay, Wood. He's going to warm up in the bullpen. Maybe. Marshall warm up in the bullpen. Okay. And then we might be putting not Wood. I'm sorry. Missed somebody. Yep. Wrong. Got to check your bullpen. Who's coming in? Wolf, Libber, Marshall, Wood, Howard. Got to be Howard then. This has got to be Howard here. Howard. All right, got it down. Go back down. Okay. Howard will be the one probably coming in. Where's Howard? Bob Howard going to the bullpen. Okay. And Pye is going to hit pinch hit. Pye is going to pinch hit. Okay, Dempsey's out. Howard's not batting. Marshall's not batting. Wood's not batting. Pye is in. 2 on. 2 down. Hit and run situation. You got a 9 and a 9 right there on the blue, little blue. 88. That's a fly ball to right. You got a fly ball to right. X, no air. Right fielder makes a catch. Ends the top of the 9th inning. And no runs for the Cubbies, but they strand 2 more. Come up with 2 hits. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Bottom of the 9th. Chicago Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. And San Francisco Giants, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. We have Dempsey leaving the game, who pitched an excellent game today. Howie is in. Howie is a 2-6. So 2-6 is pitching card. 7-12 is batter's card. You got Marshall is a 7, so he might be coming in. Okay, you got Burris, Wynn, and Rowan batting for the Giants. You got a 5 and a 2. That's a 7. That's going to be pitch batter's card. 85 on Burris. 44 to 88 an out. You got a 1-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher. X, no air. It's going to go Howard over to Ward. That's 1 out. Here comes Wynn. Wynn's going to be 5 and a 1. That's a 6. That pitching card. 46 Howie. 27 to 46. Call strike 3. And Wynn strikes out Rowan. Rowan is 0 for 3 with a strikeout today. You got a 2 and a 3. That's a 5. Pitching card. 65 Howard. 52 to 88 an out. You got a green-purple. 26 ground ball to short. E5. E5. Cedeno, is he an E5? Cedeno is an E3. There won't be an error. He's an E3. You got an E5, so it's going to be short Cedeno. Over to Ward at first. And that ends the 9th inning. And we're going to go extra innings here. There's a ground out. And we're going to go extra innings here. All right, here we go, extra innings. DeRosa, Ramirez, and Johnson coming up against Mitch in the top of the 10th. Right there. Here we go. He's a 2-6. Mark DeRosa. You got a 5 and a 6. That's 11. That's a batter's card. You got a 37. DeRosa. You go down DeRosa. 37 to 52. Just missed a home run. And he swings and misses. Swings right through it. Strikes out. And that's 13 strikeouts on the Cubbies today. Randy Ramirez is up. You got a 1 and a 4. That's a 5. Pitching card. 41 Mitch. 27 to 44. Struck him out. Called strike 3 on Ramirez. He struck out 3 times today. 1 for 4. Got struck out. Reed Johnson. He's 0 for 4 today. You got a 2 and a 4. That's a 6. That's pitching card. 62 Meach. 54 to 88 an out. You got a 1-9 ground fly ball to right. Got to check if it's an error. And X, no error. Fly ball to right. Wynn makes the catch, and that ends the top of the 10th inning. Wow. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 10th inning with the score still 0-0. Oh. Here comes Bob Howie. And here comes the Giants. Bonkers, Villas, and Aguilera. Cubbies got 4 hits. Giants got 6 hits. Giants have 2 errors. The pitch to Howie. Howie is a 6-1. That's a 7. Pitch batter's card. 54. Bonkers. 35 to 54. Swing and a miss, and Bonkers strikes out swinging. Eugene Velez is up. Man, pitching game. 5 and a 2. That's 7. Batter's card. 73. Valdez. 44 to 88. And out. You got a green purple. 43. Ground ball to first. X, no error. U3. That's a ground ball award. That's 2 down. Aguilera is up. He's 1 for 3 today. You got a 3 and a 6. That's a 9. Batter's card. 55. Aguilera. You go down here. 46 to 88 and out. 69. Fly ball to right. Oop, got a Z. Z chart. What's the Z chart? It's going to be a bunt. He's going to bunt his way on? That's not good. Going to bunt. 71 on a bunt. 71 on a bunt is an error on the catcher who throws the error on the catcher. Batter to third. The catcher throws the ball all the way into the outfield. Aguilera is going to go all the way to third. The catcher gets a 3-base error. He throws the ball all the way into the outfield. Ouch, that hurt. All right, you got 2 down and Aguilera on third base. You got to put Marshall in. Marshall's coming in. Marshall is a 2-7. Roberts is up. He's 0 for 2 with a sack. The pitch to Roberts. You got a 2 and a 3. That's a 5. Pitching card. 76. Marshall 53 to 88 and out. You got a 66. That's a line drive to short. X, no air. So Daniel makes the catch and ends the bottom of the 10th inning. Aguilera made it to third on a 3-base error. We got 10 innings in the book with the score 0-0. Ooh. Here comes Jacoby, Soriano, Blanco, and Fokendome. Here comes Mitch. Mitch is coming in. He'll face 1 batter, right? Yep. Soriano, you'll face Soriano. You got a 4 and a 5, a 9. Batter's card. 1-5, 15. Soriano. 14 to 15 is a single to center field, and Soriano's on with first base with a single. We're going to bunt. Blanco's going to bunt him over. Sacrifice. You got a 7. You got a 76 on a 7. That's a pop-up to the catcher. Catcher catches it, throws down to first. Double play. Soriano's out of there. Double play. Catcher down to Blanco. Makes the catch. Benjamin Molina catches the ball, picks it up, and throws down to Bonkers at first. Double play. Soriano's off first base. And that's 2 down in the top of the 11th. Mitch is out. Tanska's in. He'll be facing Fokendome. You got a 1 and a 5. Tanser is a 2-6, so anything between 2 and 6 pitching card. 7-12 batter's card. 85 is the red-white. 63 to 88. You got green-purple. That's a 58. Fly ball to center. X. Center fielder makes the catch. And that's Rowan making the catch, ending the top of the 11th inning. We go to the bottom of the 11th inning. And here comes Marshall. Sean Marshall will be batting again, pitching against a pinch hitter, Molina and Burris. And who the pinch hitter is, I don't know. We're going to check. Here we go. The Giants are going to be warming up Walker in the bullpen. And Yuba is in the bullpen. Yabu is in the bullpen warming up. And pitch hitting for Tasker is going to be Casanova. Jorge Casanova. Casatino. Pinch hitting, Casatino. Okay. Lincecum ain't batting. Holmes ain't batting. Mitch ain't batting. Tasker ain't batting. Ewa ain't batting. Walker ain't batting. Okay. Casanova against Marshall. Marshall's a 2-7 pitcher. Casanova, you got a 3 and a 2. That's a 5. Pitching card, 58. Marshall, 53 to 88 and out. You got 45. Ground ball to third. X. That goes 5-3. Ramirez over to Ward. That's 1 down. Molina's up. He's 1 for 4 today. You got a 4 and a 3. That's a 7. Bat pitching card. Red, white, 85. 53 is 88. You got green, purple, 17. Fly ball to center. Left. No air. X. He's at Soriano. Makes catch. Burris is up. Burris going to be a 4-4. That's an 8. Batter's card. 83. Burris. 44 to 88 tonight. You got a 66. Line drive to short. X. No air. And it goes 1, 2, 3. So Daniel makes the catch. And that ends the top of the whole 11th inning. Now we're going to go to the 12th inning with the Chicago Cubs. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error. The San Francisco Giants. No runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. And pitching is going to be Yuba. Yuba? No, Carolina. I got the wrong pitcher. Sorry. Wrong guy's coming in to warm up. Yuba doesn't pitch. Yuba Walker is a pitcher. Coriana is coming in. Got to get the right pitchers in. Okay, Lynchkin doesn't bat. Holmes doesn't bat. Mitch doesn't bat. Tasky doesn't bat. Corio doesn't bat. Walker doesn't bat. Yuba doesn't bat. We go to the top of the 12th inning, right? Yep. Top of the 12th inning. It's going to be Ward, Daniel, and a pinch hitter. Marshall will be coming out. It's going to be warming up. You're going to have, who? That's Howie. It won't be Howie. I'm missing. Who's going to be warming up? I got to be warming somebody up. Roster. Howie, Wood, Marshall, Galina, Woltz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who am I missing? Marshall. Wood's a closer. You got. Oh, I guess I did it right. Oh. Gonna be Woltz. Oh, I see. Okay. You're gonna put Woltz in. And then Galleria. Gonna be warming up. Okay. Galleria. Woltz. Gonna come in and warm up. And pinch hitting is gonna be Fontea. Mike Fontea is going to come in and pinch hit for the Cubbies. Okay. Dempsey's not batting. Pye's not batting. Howard's not batting. Marshall's not batting. Galleria not batting. Warts is not batting. Wood's not batting. Okay. Warts, Daniel, and Fantino. You got Yubi in. Put that down. Right there. And you got pitching is... Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Kevin Corian. Ward. 2 and a 6 is 8. Batter's card, 88. Ward is 57 to 80 now. You got a 41. Back to the pitcher. You got an E7. Pitcher is an E5. That's going to be an error. It's going to be a one-base error, fielding error on the pitcher. Pitching error. That's Corian right there. He makes an error. That's the Giants' 3rd error today. So on first base is Ward. So Daniel, sacrifice him over. You got a 2. 52 on a 2 is going to be third base, down to third, over to first. Good sacrifice there. It's going to be Aguilera. Throws over to Bonkers at first. Ward's going to go down to second base on that air. Front nose up. We're bringing in a different pitcher. We're bringing in Walker. Walker's coming in. Walker is a 2-6 pitcher. So 2 to 6 is pitching card. 7 to 12 batter's card. And you got Fontaine up. Fontani, you got a 1 and a 2. That's a 3. Pitching card. 67. Walker 58, 88 and out. You got a 21. Back to the pitcher it goes. X, no air. And the man on second base is if he's an A, he can go over. Ward is an E, will not go over, so it's going to be pitcher. It's going to be Walker. Over to Bonkers at first. Okay. 2 down, runner on second base. Go ahead and run on second. DeRosa, you got a 1 and a 1. That's a 2 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 81, red, white. Walker, 58 to 88 and out. You got a 1-6. That's a fly ball to right. X, no air. And the Cubbies leave another runner stranded on the bags. and that's a fly out to win. And that ends the 12th, top of the 12th, with the Cubbies, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. The Giants coming to bat, no runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors. Marshall is out. Galleria is in. Sean Galleria is coming in, and he is a 2-6 pitcher. So 2-6 is batting card, 7-12 pitching card. You got Wynn, Rowan, and Bonkers up. Wynn is 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts today. You got a 2 and a 5. That's a 7. Batter's card, 42. What did Wynn do? 41-46. He swings and strikes out. Struck him out swinging. Rowan's up in the bottom of the 12th. You got a 2 and a 5. That's a 7. Batter's card, 71. Rowan, 63-88's an out. 41. That's ground ball back to the pitcher. X goes 1-3, and the pitcher gets it. It goes Gallery. Gallery gets the ground ball, throws it over to Ward. That's 2 down, nobody on. Bonkers up. He's 1 for 4 today. You got a 4 and a 6. That's a 10. Batter's card, 32. Bonkers. Oh! You got a red-white, 32. Batter's card, 32. Bonkers. 31-34 is a home run over to the center field wall. The Giants are going to win this on a walk-off home run. Oh, walk-off home run by John Bonkers to beat the Chicago Cubs in the bottom of the 12th inning, 1-0. Your winning pitcher is Walker. Your losing pitcher is Galleria. You have the Chicago Cubs, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. The San Francisco Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, 3 errors. And the winning pitcher is Walker, the losing pitcher, Galleria. Thank you for watching Statis-Pro Baseball, Diamond Baseball League, Season 29.